is the drive that helps you get past the hard stuff, to get what you want. Without perseverance, you won't get far in life. For example, let's say you want to learn how to code your own games, but you have to read and learn a little bit of coding, and this may be a little hard. So, you try harder, you stick with it, and after some frustrations, you do it. You got it done, and did it to the best ability. This is perseverance or grit. Perseverance is the drive that helps you keep working even when you want to quit. Without perseverance, you may end up choosing not to do anything. Many kids think that skill comes naturally, that if we're good or not good at something, it's because we're either gifted or not. The problem with this belief is that it leads many kids to give up on things. Plus, it's simply not true. Even naturally gifted people have to work hard to be good. For example, I played violin since I was 5 years old. People say I'm really good, but I know the reason I'm good is that I practice daily. It did not happen by accident that I picked an instrument and played it to perfection. It happened because of my perseverance and grit to make it happen. So, do you have a grit? Is there something in your life that you are passionate about? You don't have to wait until you're 18 to start planning your amazing future. Start dreaming right here and right now. You don't even have to pay money to dream. Just close your eyes and do it.
Happy Monday, STIRLAND crew. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend and a nice Easter. Hopefully the Easter Bunny found you. Hey guys, it is week 3 of our online learning, and I'm super excited about some of the work that I've seen and heard from other teachers that you're doing. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me or any of your teachers. They're here to help you. I have a quote for you. I wanted to share that with you. The quote says, "It's up to how far you'll go. If you don't try, you'll never know." And I think that that's an awesome quote for right now, because we talk a lot about perseverance and accountability. And especially with this online school, it really is a challenge for you guys to be accountable for how much work you get done and not having to be told what to do. So please make sure that you're doing all your work. I'm going to go through each one of your grades assignments for this week. Remember that there is a link for your grade instructions on the email that I've sent with this video. So go through that as well. Make sure that you're prioritizing ELA and math. And then also, you guys, last week we had our first crew hangout. That was on Google Hangouts. The link was found on our Google Classroom for our crew, and that was Tuesday at 9 a.m. Make sure you're joining that. I want to see all of you guys. I want to chat with you. I want to hear about how things are going. So I want to make sure that each one of you are being able to meet that. If you can't this week, please send me an email and let me know that you can't make it, because if not, I'm going to be calling you guys to see what's up. Okay, so crew meeting on Tuesdays at 9. Check the Google Classroom for that. Make sure you've joined all your Google Classrooms for all of your classes, and make sure you're being accountable. All right, you guys, so let's go through your instructions. First up is my 8th graders. How we doing? I miss you so much. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm going to go through your online weekly plan. This, of course, can be found in the email that you found this video. Hopefully you guys are doing awesome. Remember, math and ELA, they should be your top priority. And I know you guys that with math and ELA, you've got iReady, 45 minutes of math, iReady, and ELA iReady a week. You've got to be accountable and you've got to persevere to get these done. I know they're not super fun and sometimes they can be boring, but challenge yourself to learn some of those concepts, because this is super important for you not to get behind in high school next year. So math, you've got those 45 minutes, and then you've got instruction and practice pages in your math iReady book. Now remember, you've got video links on this online weekly plan that can help you understand those problems that you're doing. But you've also got homework help meetups from 11:30 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can jump on and get help live with Mr. Edvik and or Mrs. Fouts. ELA. First awesome thing is Miss Harris is going to have an ELA hangout on Tuesdays from 10 to 11. You can swing by virtually and you can chat with Miss Harris. She might even have some awesome books talk to have with you. So totally join that on Tuesdays. Also, you're doing your iReady for 45 minutes per week. Reading Kill a Mockingbird, chapters 17 through 18. That information's on the weekly plan as well. And then you're going to do a writing assignment where you're going to read an article about collaboration and kindness, which are two of our habits of character and learning. And you are going to think of 3 examples you've seen someone, perhaps yourself, exhibiting these 2 habits of character and learning. And you're going to write a paragraph clearly explaining the example. So more information on that in your weekly plan. For science, you're going to learn about organization for matter and energy flow in organisms. A couple key questions for that is, why do living organisms eat food? What's important about eating food? And how do living organisms get energy from the food they eat? Well, a tip there is something called ATP. You should tell Miss Napolsky that. She'd think you were super smart. But more information about that assignment and research is on your Google Classrooms. Make sure you've joined those. If not, the codes are on the weekly plan. Social studies, this is week 3 of that 3-week project. You should be spending 30 minutes a week on this. You're going to submit this completed project. So this week, what you're going to do is you're going to act like a tour guide in your house. Well, really, it's supposed to be of a tour guide of a museum of your life. But, well, where's your life at? It's at home. So you're going to be a tour guide of your house. And you're going to find some artifacts that are important to you. And you're going to answer some questions about them. And then you're going to make a tour. You can even make a video tour, which would be super cool. You should do this like MTV Cribs or like a TikTok thing where like you're going through the house and you're showing your cool artifacts. I'd love to see those. But obviously those are going to Mr. Stanley. All right, PE. I hope you guys are being active. There's some of you that are being super active and tracking your PE activity. You can always use the activity bank that I have in our PE Google Classroom. Some of you haven't even joined that. I'm going to be reaching out to you this week so we can get you on there. The code for that is S4VYTZP if you need that. It's also on the weekly plan. You can join that because that's where this activity bank would be, or you can choose any activity that's going to help you be active. And then you're going to track those activities. I want you to be active 45 minutes per week at least, and more like 45 minutes per day. Let's stay healthy. It's going to help you be happier and help your immune system. So art, let's keep up with those daily sketchbooks Miss Hendricks is having us do. This week, another thing each day of something in your house, sketch it. And then for your assignment, I know you've spent a long time working on your master copy these last 2 weeks. And so this week, you're going to reflect on it. In Google Classroom for Miss Hendricks' class, there is a 2-page worksheet to help you write as an artist statement about your master copy. More information about this assignment is on your online weekly plan. You can email Miss Hendricks if you need help with that. Last but not least, ask her if you have any questions about the ceiling tile project. Obviously, there's limitations with that because we are not at the school. And last but not least is draw along and drop in with Miss Hendricks on Thursdays from 1 to 2 p.m. You can join her Google Hangout and you can draw with her. Digital literacy, you're going to be doing at least 15 minutes of typing.com, and then you're going to need to say that you've done a quiz on it. So submit your check-in on Google Classroom. Hopefully you've joined Google Classroom for digital literacy. All right, you guys, so lots of stuff to do. Hopefully you're doing awesome. Make sure you don't get behind on this. Remember, we have a crew meetup on Tuesdays. I was super excited 4 of you were there. Can we make it 8 this week? I want to see all you guys. Let's chat. Let's see how everyone's doing and meet up for a little bit. Okay, other than that, hopefully you guys are doing good. Reach out to me, any questions, and stay active. Bye, guys.